Hi, I'm George the Weather Dad to take a look at your upcoming week's weather, the first full week of November. Temperature wise, well, it's not going to be that bad. Normal high temperatures right now in the Ohio Valley, somewhere right around 60 for the afternoon high, and we're in the upper 30s for the nighttime lows. But as we work our way now into November, those temperatures are going to be coming down pretty darn quickly. Let's take a look at your Monday temperature wise. It's going to be above normal right there in the Ohio Valley, stretching down towards the Gulf Coast. Very cold weather continues to hang on off towards the west, but overall temperatures aren't going to be too bad as we head east of the Central Plains. Now, by Tuesday, this is election day, still fairly warm across this area. We're going to be looking at temperatures in the 60s to possibly 70 degrees here in the Midwest. Pretty nice weather as far as the election is concerned. The real problem where election could be an issue would be up in Wisconsin, the Great Lakes. You have that L up there, and that's going to produce some rather inclement weather there for you. Overall, though, temperatures not too bad. Again, the eastern third of the country as the next front moves its way in. By Wednesday, well, it gets a little bit cooler here in the Midwest. The heat continues to be pushed down towards the south. We're going to be seeing some showers and some clouds here, but notice the very cold air still hanging around the Rockies. That doesn't change much there on Thursday. You see temperatures again pretty much just in the 60s here in the Midwest, stretching down towards the Gulf Coast. Notice, though, what's going on here. There's a potential tropical system right off the coast of Florida, and we're going to have to keep an eye on that as we head on into the latter part of the upcoming week. Then here by Friday, temperatures warm up again with the advance of another system coming in for late Friday on into next weekend for the Midwest itself, but you can see some rather cool air up towards the northern half of the country and certainly everything west of the Mississippi Valley. Precipitation, that's what's key here. Take a look here on our Monday. Very active up in the Great Lakes, stretching down into the central U.S. But for the immediate Ohio Valley right here in Cincinnati, should be a pretty decent day. A little bit breezy, but certainly on the warm side. And then we have another system approaching the Pacific Northwest. And I've been talking about this. We are looking at, again, zonal flow, things moving pretty darn quick from west to east. Now, by Tuesday, this is election day here, potentially severe weather down around Arkansas, portions of Tennessee, near Memphis, stretching down towards Houston. Very active, as I said, up right around Wisconsin. You could be looking at some severe weather up for you. This is going to be the midday on your Tuesday, election day. But everyone pretty much east of Indiana is going to be in pretty good shape for election day. This system will move east, but is also going to weaken as it does. And take a look at the snow there in the Rockies. By Wednesday, that system weakens considerably as it works its way into the Ohio Valley. There's that system down into the Gulf of Mexico. Again, we have to keep an eye on this thing. Right now, it does look like there is something to be tropical right off the west coast of Florida, and then it's going to be moving up towards the north. Still, over the next couple of days, it could venture its way into southwest Florida. We will have to keep an eye on that, certainly. And this is on your Wednesday, and there's that snow certainly again hanging around the central Rockies. By Thursday, that system, as I said, will start working its way north, but it's going to weaken. The intensity of it will be down around Cuba or points just to the south on Tuesday, Wednesday, but by Thursday, it's going to move north. The waters here are a little bit cooler, so it will weaken. Here comes the next system coming in there on our Friday. Here comes Friday itself. Potentially, again, another area of severe weather. And that's because we're getting a lot of warm moisture working its way north out of the Gulf of Mexico and some cooler air working its way down from Canada. And where they meet is where we could be looking at some severe weather. In this case, it could be more gusty winds, but we could also be looking at some flooding rain. So again, keep an eye on that. So that's your first full week of November's weather. Get out and vote on Tuesday. I'm George, the Weather Dad.